Hello everybody, Nails of Norway are back again with Madam Glam again. But today this is something fun and new. I got this box, so I chose a couple of their new builders and a couple of their holographic collection. I think I am going to do one design with these two. I think so. So keep on watching. Well, I am back here again. So I have filed off what was on top of my nails and down to the base. I'm just going to use this as like tips. Yeah, sculpted tips. That is exactly what it is. Oh, and I broke a couple of them because I filed too close to my natural nails. And then I went and did something and I of course snapped them off, so I have some patches of silk here and there and it looks like a hot mess. I was swatching the coral that I wanted to use, but I was so certain that this one would go with this one. Like here it kind of looks like it, but when I swatched this one, nope. Because this is quite a lot more corally and this is a more purple like this, so no. So I'm just going to use this builder gel and do some nails with this and see what I can come up with using maybe a couple of other Madam Glam's products. So let's start. So let's try to do some voiceover here. Sorry about my voice again. Even before I started. So I started, as you can see, with my pinky. Yeah, I have no idea why I started with my pinky. But with the base and one coat of this coral, builder coral. And since this is a builder in a bottle, it is a little bit thinner viscosity than maybe other builder gel is. So you can only take quite thin layer at a time. Here I kind of took a wet layer, I think, and then I believe I put on a little bit thicker layer here. So I kind of try to scoop it from side to side down the nail here, as you it almost looks like it. Well, and they have a lower viscosity, as I said, so use the gravity so everything do not run down into your cuticles. And it's better, and it's also easier to build up that apex when you turn your nail upside down, or if you struggle in general to keep track of your nail or your gel. And here are the thumb. This is how I did a marble on my thumb, and I filed my pinky, as you can see. And I'm going to do the marble on my two middle finger, and these are all the products that I'm going to use. You will just take a look at them. And this is just the plaque that I'm putting the colors on, and my liner brush. And then I put the primer on my nails, and I put the base coat on them. I'm not sure why I put the base coat and made my index finger sticky right away, but I did. Luckily I kept it quite free of lint until it was its turn. I'm sorry about my voice. My lungs are not that great. So I'm starting with one thin coat of, or just one coat of this coral on my two middle fingers. I use that as the base layer for my marble design. Looks like I cured it in between. I'm not sure. I guess I did. Yeah, I'm curing it, and then I put on the blooming gel or art gel so that my lines and the colors that I put on will blur out a little bit more than regular lines and regular coats of blobs of colors. So I'm just trying to make some lines here and there. Yeah. This is going to look like quite harsh lines and quite harsh colors, but you will see I'm going to cover them with the builder gel again, so it will dampen. Is that a right word? It will cover, at least cover that hard, harsh look of the stripes, and make kind of a three-dimensional look. At least that was what I was going for. And here you can see that the darkest color is that metal hybrid color. Was it Life on Mars? I'm not sure. I forgot. But I used, as you can see, that you saw. It's also in the description box, all the colors that I'm using on these marble nails. So I have also put down the blooming gel on this nail before I started marbling. This video is actually quite short because I was supposed to do a longer or I was supposed to do a lot more bling on my pinky and my pointer finger or index finger, but I ended up not doing that, so you will see what you will see, and you will see the end result. I think I really like them. I had them on for almost 4 weeks before I filed them off, and there was no lifting. You will see a picture in the end of the video how it looks after almost 4 weeks. So these really, I was really impressed by this builder gel. I have used, of course, the builder gel a lot earlier, since they came out over 3 years ago. So I used them a lot, so I know that this is a really good builder. But I really also like this. Even though this is a soft color, it actually covers, and I was so impressed by that it really
really it was a full coverage color. And yeah, I'm blabbering too much. I should have talked you through this. But here you can see on my second nail I put on a big blob over my artwork, if you want to call it that, or I did call it that. And then I cure this, and then I go over a little bit more just to reinforce my lines. You do not need to do that, but I did because I was going to build it up a little bit more. Since this is a thin gel, so you will be doing more layers than a regular builder gel. And I was really surprised, the nails were really thin, even though I took on a lot of layers. So here I put on another layer on top of my two nails, so I got that little more of a subtle look and three-dimensional look. And then I cured it, and then I go in with the clear builder. That is called Pure Serenety. And yeah, just making sure that I get it around the cuticle area and over the tips at first, and then I go in and build it up a little bit more. I think I'm going to use the gravity here to keep my apex in place and so on, so it does not run all over the place. Let me see. Yeah. So when I turn my nail upside down, it's really hard to see, but you can see my brush is underneath there, and I go back and forward over my nail and then stick them into the lamp. And I do the same with my other nail. So that is a really neat trick when you have a gel that is a lower viscosity, and if it runs away from you, just quickly turn your nail upside down and work with it that way. And now I come to my index finger finally, and this is just layer upon layer upon layers. I think it was 4 layers I ended up with. And there you see I put on the wet layer, then I just try to do with a regular, like I do with regular gel, like scoop it down like a rocking motion. So since this is in a bottle, it is really easy to get bubbles in this gel, so it's really important that you keep that brush in contact with your gel at all the time, as often as you can. And please do not take that brush up and down and up and down on top of your nail surface, because once you have put a blob of gel on top of your nail, please stay in contact with that gel until you are finished working with that gel, if that made any sense, because that will reduce a lot of bubbles. Because every time you break that contact from your gel and your brush and put it down again, you will get bubbles. So that is the big trick with not getting bubbles in your gel. That is just to keep your brush in the gel at all time. Not in, just on the top. So you guide your brush on the top, or guide the gel around with your brush on top of the gel. It sounds weird, but it is actually how you do it. So I think I'm finished now. Yeah, I'm cleaning them up for taking away the tacky layer. And then I'm showing you a little bit of my filing routine. My camera died in the middle of it, so I always file my sides first and then the tip, because then I can look underneath and see how much I have to work on from the tip that I have built before. And then I always work on one side first, and when I have a longer nail I mostly concentrate on the tip, and these nails are mostly buffed because it's not a huge blob of nails, so yeah, I'm mostly concentrating on getting that coffin look. And then you see me only just filing from the apex and down to the tip, because I will not, you can see that I leave the apex until the very end, because I would barely go over it in the back and over my apex, as you can see. So that was the short version of a filing. So here it's just the top coat left, and my nails are or my fingers are so dried out with all the alcohol, so you can see they are really crusty. But get that top coat on and you will see that my nails are finished, and I was really pleasantly surprised by this result, and I'm looking forward to use all those beautiful colors and make a lot of the beautiful designs. If you did not see my earlier video, you should go and watch all those beautiful builder gels that I have got and bought from Madam Glam. And here it is. Here are my nails. So if you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up if you do, and comment if you like, subscribe if you haven't done it, hit that grey notification bell so you get updates on my next videos, and check out my other social medias. And yeah, I think that's it, and thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is over 3 weeks with no lifting, and here are some pictures for you. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.